Visa requirements for home care business ownership in Florida. Brought to you by Superb Care Inc. Home Care Consulting. Starting a home care business in Florida can be a rewarding venture. However, it's important to understand the visa requirements that apply to foreign entrepreneurs. Lately, over the last 2 to 3 years, I have increased my client partnership with foreign entrepreneurs that are navigating the franchise model. Most of them have to start off with their visa requirements prior to starting their franchise model, and that's where I come in with our specialized program that we have for visa requirements. Understanding visa requirements for home care businesses. To operate a home care business in Florida, foreign entrepreneurs must obtain a valid visa that permits business ownership. Investor visas. The EB-5 investor visa allows individuals to invest a significant amount of capital in a U.S. business, creating jobs for American citizens or permanent residents. You have the L1 visa. This visa category is for individuals transferring from a foreign company to a U.S. branch or affiliate, often for managerial or specialized roles. The E2 Treaty Investor Visa. This visa is available to citizens of specific countries with treaties with the U.S., allowing them to invest and operate a U.S. business. And then you have the H-1B visa. The H-1B visa is primarily for highly skilled professionals in specialized occupations, though it can sometimes be used for business owners in certain circumstances. Types of visas for home care business owners. The best visa category for a home care business owner depends on the individual's circumstances, including their nationality, business model, and investment level. The EB-5 investor visa requires significant capital investment and job creation, suitable for larger scale home care businesses. The E2 Treaty Investor Visa, which is my most common investor visa for the clients that I'm currently working with and I've worked with in the past, requires a substantial investment and demonstrates significant control over the business, suitable for established home care businesses. And then the L1 visa is suitable for individuals transferring from a foreign home care company to a U.S. branch or affiliate with managerial roles. The eligibility criteria for obtaining a home care business visa. You must be eligible for a business visa, and applicants must meet specific requirements, which may vary depending on the visa category. The EB-5 visa, again, you invest a significant amount of capital to create jobs and demonstrate business experience. Then, of course, you have your E2 and your L1, which we covered the eligibility requirement. I strongly suggest that you locate a visa attorney. And if you contact Superb Care first in the beginning stages of your research, I can put you in contact with some attorneys that can start and assist you on your journey to obtain your E2 visa. It's kind of like a simultaneous thing. If you're going to do a franchise, then the franchise normally will put you in contact with some attorneys. And if you contact myself, I can put you in contact with attorneys and franchises so we can navigate that together. The application process for a home care business visa. The visa application process involves multiple steps, including gathering required documents, completing forms, and attending interviews. In step one, you must gather your required documents, collect those documents like business plans, financial statements, and proof of investment. That's normally the part that Superb Care Inc. assists you with to develop that visa packet. And then step two, complete the application form. That's where the attorney comes in. They complete the visa application form accurately and thoroughly and submit on your behalf. Step two, you must submit the supporting documentation, provide supporting documents to validate your application, and then attend the interview if it's required to attend at the U.S. Embassy or consulate. Documentation and supporting evidence required. Applicants must provide comprehensive documentation to support their visa application, showing the viability of their home care business. Superb Care Inc. designs the business plans. We do your financial statements that is authorized and provided by a certified CPA. We provide the proof of financial resources and investment capacity, including that you will provide your bank statements, tax returns, and investment documents that the application may request. Proof of ownership, documentation establishing ownership or control of the home care business, such as articles of incorporation or business registration certificates. And then, of course, your employment history, where you will document and detailing relevant experience in the home care industry, such as resumes, work references, and licenses or certifications. My number one tip that I give to a lot of my foreign business investors: if you are seeking to own the business but you have no prior experience, you need to already have your team in place. Who would be your designated administrator? Who would be your designated alternative administrator? And then, in most cases, if you're doing a nurse registry, home health, skilled or non skilled, you will need a registered nurse in the state of Florida. So, those are some things to think about. Navigating the legal landscape for home care business visas. Navigating the complex legal landscape of a business visa can be challenging, and it is advisable to seek guidance from experienced immigration attorneys. The legal advice: consult an immigration attorney to understand specific visa requirements and navigate the application process. And not only would you reach out to an immigration attorney, but specifically someone that has done several E2 visa applications or whatever particular visa you're going after that meets the requirement for the business acquisition that you're trying to accomplish. Compliance with regulations: ensure compliance with all applicable immigration laws and regulations. Accurate filing: submit the required documents and forms accurately and timely. And the supporting documentation: provides strong supporting documentation to demonstrate again the viability of the business that you're trying to purchase and license. Conclusion and the next steps. Obtaining a visa to operate a home care business in Florida involves a rigorous process, but it can be successful with the thorough preparation and guidance. So you have a multi-step process where if you're going with a franchise, you have to have an attorney involved, and if the franchise doesn't do the licensing like Superb Care Inc. does, then you would need to reach out to a licensing consultant. And the very first step that I recommend is to research thoroughly the visa requirements and the eligibility requirements before you start. Consultation. You're going to seek out consultation with an attorney, consultation with a consulting firm like myself, Superb Care Inc., and then do your research in the previous video that I posted about picking the correct franchise that you want to join and determine the best visa option prior to the application. You prepare and submit a comprehensive visa application via your attorney with all the required documents, and then, of course, follow up. Maintain communication with their immigration officials. Follow up on the status of your application. Please feel free to reach out to Superb Care Inc. if you have any questions or concerns about the involvement of my firm in the E2 visa process and the franchise selection process and overall the licensing application policy procedures and the financial proof of ability to operate. There is a booking link above. Feel free to click the booking link and pick a date to go over a strategy call, or you can visit us at www.superbcareinchcs.com. Submit your information and to contact us, and someone from the office will return your inquiry. Have a great day.